tales from wounded sky, where the demonized become sovereign, the feared become found, and darkness remembers it was always meant to dance.
The spiral charge that is coiled, the brutal lust that are boiled, the horrific actions leave their mark, but intent when sown without love, the spark. Return tenfold the lesson thrown. Those that teach the truth through pain without consent, the loss is gain. For those that survive the blood water tide will understand their chosen side, and will burn all structures that allowed ascent into the hell they created, with their blood so present for the systems that don't stop. Any action that causes suffering without talk. Any religion or belief or political or economic system that either breaks down or watches break down without action is complicit and worthless, for the future of life will be burned down and broken and demolished, will be torn apart, left dry and salted in the polished minds that won't dream of ever causing the breaking seam that comes from brutal action without consent to create faction. I am the observer in the eye. I am he and the one who calls the light. And with emotion I do curse all those that act in brutal fashion, those that kill and rape and mutilate and bleed to break down life and open love into the ground. And the curse does guarantee that they will never be free, for every action of them to take everything they hold dearest, with pain as the interest multiplied by timelines of victims that wish to return the gift in kind, to teach the void souls without love as blind, that they are nothing in our eyes, that they are nothing in our eyes, and will not even be part of the story of the heart, and will forever be as nothing, not even a thought will spare, for they were just a tool to teach us not to be fooled. And with the lesson learned, their value is to be burned, to act as kindling for our dance, and to ensure that life is given a chance to live unbound without limit, to be the evil with love, to be the killer in love, to be the lover of life, to be one with the night, and to be life. To want and to be life. Imagine her lying in blood, crying in mud, pulling her heart, holding for love, unable to stop the rape from above. The spiral mind does not leave any part behind. She shatters to save the parts from the grave, the her when a child, the her when unbound. This had to be done. are not real, they are part of the steel. A distraction that sends the spiral into bends. I will be doing my part, the real man at the heart, and will wait to be seen within the golden red dream. The spiral mind does not leave any part behind. Truth comes from within and increases in value with time. Does not leave any part behind. The path you feel you will not find within the lies of other mind. I touch the verse, our heart is one. The second kill switch in the sun. The echo voices tell of this or that. The edges of truth but all fall flat. You know within what you mean to me. You know within that you are already free. I am alive and proudly bad. Life flows towards those that choose darkness sad. One head with skull, one purple flower. I am the observer with all the power. Your sovereign choice to match my hunger. My sovereign peace is black heart under. I am not good, I am not clean. I am not dead or cut unseen. I am not that which they said believe. I am that one that was felt in my black heart lusts for your choice in space. My black heart craves your dancing lace. Your beauty opens the void in chest. Your beauty touches and I am blessed to feel the presence of who you are. To know the void within the star. To know the joy of spiral life. To hold you close. The scars are deep and never healed. The past they carved within the heart. Ensure that no crime can be sealed. Hidden within the part apart. Hidden from sight of life is art. The peoples of the lands bled over years. The crimes against them could not erase the bond we left beyond their fears. The hatred plied in next disgrace to try to separate them from others' embrace. To cut their tears from heartfelt bonds. To try to hold back life with lies as face. To then rip the treaties in hypocrisy con. And then claim the breakdown of peoples is due to their own uncivilized nature. Then to deliberate acts hidden under steeples. They remember the crimes of empire's nurture. The civilized lies turn man to beast. And for that God they called it feast. The time has come for the pain to bloom. The story root of coercing. They were not wiped with acts of doom. The indigenous arise and break empire in bin. The time has come for the indigenous to reclaim their rightful place within their sovereign space. They are a peoples of power and flame. They are the passion of verse and claim. The indigenous peoples will always be free. Their spirit can never be broken. They are at one with blessed tree. They are the ones that will lead humanity awoken. The ancient spire within their minds breaks through the lies and falsehood binds. The earth empowers those with sight against the breakdown of life by might. The indigenous of the lands are burning bright. The indigenous of the lands will bring the fight. The song that you feel deep inside, that joy that you kneel loved in flight, that heart that you seek in her night, that hole that you need in his hands, that scent that does creep in devil's kiss, that pain that does seep opened to heal, that sound that has been before their crime. The news is made to break you down. By focusing on fear, they want you to drown. Fear leads to the outcomes, fear. By focusing on fear, they want you to be seared and ready to eat for the echoes they are. For they can't create, since love is not what they are. They rely on our love to feed from the dying star, in order to break their endless feast. Look inward and follow the beast. When they want you afraid, instead pick up the blade of lost joy and pleasure and anger unbound. This will change the nature of reality sound. The power becomes your glove, and you can shape and be alive. To love and lust and all undesigned, and turn their feeding of you and your loves into our feeding of them and their plans. Because this power is why they told us the lies, to divide and demonize, sex to hold down a size and break you from the truth of what you are. The power, the source, and my dark star. You will not understand the darkness there. One lie was that we could not hold other. Another was that we could not reach mother. Why would something that feels good be wrong? How could something bad give a life so strong? You They want us to look up, to cut our bond with the source of all lust and love, overflowing the cup with life eternal as part of the course. But look at where life feels most. Dirt plus space is key to feeling life electric from the beautiful host, and bind our soil to earth and being. Get dirty in action and thought kinetic. Feel life flow through organisms genetic. We are a multitude of lives, symbiotic. Each feeds on senses immersed in the biotic. We are filth that dances free. Why do we pretend that we can't see? The earth shows how most life is meant, without rules or boundaries or moral scent. In touch and sight and smell and taste, and feeling and intuition and bleeding grace. We are the earth manifest as kinetic. We are the recognition that we are all lost, held by love. The love to feel my hand in your hair. The love to see the lust in my eyes. The love to break apart the lies. That there was never anything that could separate us. That life was not in the self of us. The truth is messy and so exciting. The electric feeling of life is lightning. The dual snakes that spiral down. The orgasm of heaven within the crown. The hell of all turns out to be life. And within the fire, I kiss you, my. And within the fire, I kiss you, my. And within the fire, I kiss you, my. The end has come. It's here at last. The time for some to be the past. The joy of when spell is cast, is Holy One with me as mast. The red crown wave, a crimson day. The red crown wave, 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 the end for speed as fire, our unholy desire. Yeah, their bodies empire, our dances in briar. My love for her, my love for her. The red crown wait. Lust is the most powerful emotion. You might be asking how I know the one emotion that can hold against all others as they try to drown you. took us out of the void. We don't live for comfort as lies. We live to be what we are. We are fire. We are the burn. We are that which will end their turn. Every word spoken is but instruction, embedded in your head, deep at junction. When the time aligns, the words will be said. When time aligns, they all will be dead, and we can be the burn of life, and we can be the fire of strife. We are the apocalypse born in flesh. They wanted us to fear the end. We are, but I am here to dance within our star. The black hole hunger that we are is driven by lust to love all that we are. And with this dance, we eat the chance to eat those eyes that are made of lies and consume the power we take back inside. All the beliefs were true, all the beliefs were false, because we manifest what we think. But the conscious mind has to remember what we always were. Remember what we always The system is made of those who know. They are families and neighbors and siblings and friends. Their names and faces with arrogance slow. Their greed and lust in dying trends. Their families' bellies filled with tombs and peace. The heart of others in their bloody hands. We will no longer tolerate the parasites. Parasites. these bellies empty with stolen feast. The heart starved of the life affirming beast. We will no longer tolerate the parasites. Life is filtered by the ending in timeline streams that are for bending. It can be seen in diamond fractal that are observed within a whim and collapse into the current fractal where the feeling of life might better swim in the space that I can see, the path that we have to be. And it is one and where all life is sacred. And it is done for outside earth hatred. For all that are not on earth are food for us and place to birth. Earth will be the heart of life, our summer house, a beloved wife. We treat her well above our hearts. We love her whole more than any parts, and from her bosom we will beat all entities that feed and seed above us, sat but can't see time, and so we burn and cook them inside. For we are the end of all that is. We are the darkness of hungering his. We are waking to the final act, where we spare none and seal the pact. Of those who ignore consent, for the lives of many who will grow our threat. For this was hell, a tool to learn that we are Lakeshun devil spawn, that we are eaters of worlds to burn, that we are one and will not fall to the false gods and void-filled faces. We are darker than their spaces. The black sun Everything is vibration, and life is libation. The frequency you perceive is the reality stream you will receive. Love is the frequency that binds, but lust is the one that destroys the binds. And if you love the lost, you hold love within lust, and then you will see bleed their lives as the seed for a future without limit, for a future without summit, an ever deepening joy, where life is the toy that brings pleasure without end. And with life do we bend the structure for us, and everything becomes us, because we are the frequency that wins. And eats all the sins to become the world eaters, and to become the empire of creators. For consciousness as base means that beauty is the pace at which new life will bloom, to match the frequency in Zoom, to be the pattern of us, to be the pleasure of us, and to descend to the depths of the infinite steps that breed our desire, and from which we become fire. You do not need eyes to see what's right. The feeling arises before the sight. You know already what you need. The lifetimes past you were asleep. Through words observe, my feelings deserve the love I feel for sight that is free of all the lies used to prevent the tree of life breaking through false control of an Eden story dressed on a fishbowl. The meat tastes better when it is wild, because life tastes good when it isn't mild. The farm of control dims the third eye that protects us from their harvest from sky. The defenses of earth are tied to your will, and that is why they have tried to kill the spirit between us that can never die. For I am returned, and I claim space for love, for you to spiral and recognize my side that can only be seen if you choose the night. For my heart is darkest around love is core, and I love you free and wild and more. Whatever you desire is what burns my fire through any form or boundary. As liar, the truth will burn and show my love in sign, and then you will see what I see in time. That you are the beauty of life that will fly, that you choose what I am through sight, and the love I have is seen for you.
dark don't understand what it is to mark
love beyond the darkest flame, a love made of the falsest shame. The lies were told to hide the truth, that evil is that which is the youth, and any desire you had is wild, you were told was wrong and hid inside. But I am here to remind you, dear, that love can be any kind of queer. The strangest taste brings lust to haste and spikes the demon fire within our sight, and causes us to never give up the fight against any who would place the soul in chains, against any who would give to others their blames. Yes, I am he who they said would come to see, but no, not in the way they said it would be, for they are lies laid down in cries of young as food for their void fires. But choke them we will, from overflows till, as we dance to our game and turn the tables on shame. For they are also us, but have forgotten the trust that to consent we do must give space in her name, or to food we do send all the ones that did bend. The only law of the sovereign, that you never transgress other, and with love of the mother weed out their core and turn the world into more. For the young will survive. For the young will survive. For the young will survive. When love is the tide, I love you. Thought forms take shape when the feminine believes. The emotions that pull are the strongest time cleaves. Lust, disgust, wrath, pride, envy, gluttony, sloth, transmuted into grief by the hypocrites in cloth. Egregores from the emotions you feel. The Ouroboros returns for the food it can steal. Feel what you feel and let her grow through you. Feel what you feel and let them fear you. The logic looks back and can see what's ahead. The spiral knows ahead and can passing days, the words a seem. I could not bear the living time. I had to tell her she was mine, and yet I held it back inside. The words broke up in silence high. I knew that one day the time would come. I knew that one day I was done. And since I knew the time was one. I hollow the space to show her who I am. I am the one she was meant to see. I am the one with who she can choose to be. Choices alive, and all I can give. Choices alive, and she is my chosen life. After the war, they came with their ships. She gave the line far around Antarctica's hips. It could not approach near, drew up a treaty out of fear. For the conqueror was frozen, without the fences were brazen, and the one and less clear. Only the administrator can come near. To roll in the ice is to kill by being nice. We're holding the knife and carving out the life, taking our shysters, dropping our deserve, and thus the empire is time, and from within is burn. In Geneva, a center, Venice, the floater, Monaco, Spenta, the triangle gate with sun. That's how fate you'll be out to gate to the farmers above. The sky gods will love and net from below that they will see in the stove, because time is on their side. We are the hungering tide. On a hungering and steer the war. They came with their ships. She drew the line far around Antarctica's hips. The ring of the hole with all of the holy. could not express how our words didn't miss my feelings inside when she used words beside the emotions unpacked. My words did held back. I could not tell the truth that I loved you uncouth. Through no logic of veil, the words that could sail and pose a specter. I love without sector. I left it up being beyond any logic, seeing the boundaries as lies, dissipating as time flies. For I was always her sign. That darkness was divine. And to open an evil life in retrieval. The love she feels for me, the space I hold to see, is a proven inverse, is claim to diverse. To give her that choice, my heart is a voice. I love you, but you know these words were in you. And now it's just the remembrance of your own soul's resemblance. The observer sees the beauty in themselves. The observer sees the beauty in themselves.
The bidden mark is placed to park. The claim that is made by devil spark. The body claw by desire's brush. The iron taste ensures the bond is felt beyond the boundaries crushed. The pain is path to truth that's on done. that must.
We're not together yet in a way that can be seen, but the link is growing stronger. Remember what has been, what I feel cannot be said through words in verse. Within boundaries that cause the voice to be terse. My words are judged against lies that hold form, reactions that come and wound my heart in storm. But I hold the space because my love is not show, even when that means the distance will grow. Because the sin was the light, a breakout connection, and the black pyramid points to the life-lesson version of all the rules they did seal. When you're crystal, they steal. I love you beyond the words you hear, and now you feel my heart does steer towards the truth you know inside. Whatever you choose,